Hi everyone, so for this video I will be doing the Power of Makeup challenge, which is when one side of your face is all glam and the other is all natural. Somebody call Vogue. Alright, so right now I'm going to take the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation in 112 Natural Ivory. I absolutely love this foundation from the drugstore. Alright, so I'm going to do a little dance there and I'm going to pour some on my hand. And I'm going to take a beauty blender. It's not the real thing. I didn't want to pay $20, so I just used a sponge from Kmart, and I believe that was $3.99 or somewhere around that. So I'm just going to press it into the skin, and I'm not going to rub it on because if I rub it on, it's not going to look as natural, quote unquote, as if you were to just, brush it on. Okay, so right here I'm going to take the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer in Medium Deep, and I'm just going to apply that to my cheeks and do my normal contour routine. And for this I'll be using the e.l.f. contouring brush. I love how dense this brush is. It's super duper soft and it has so many millions and millions of bristles. So I'm just going to apply that to the cheeks. And with this brush, the heavier handed you are, the more product will apply, as you can obviously tell in this footage. Yeah, I eventually blend it out, so don't get, like all whatever on me. But I am just currently blending it on my temples, and I am now blending out the actual contour itself. And I really love the job that this brush does. It was only $6 from Walmart, and I think it was like a really good buy. Okay, right here I am blending out the product some more. Just keep on blending. Just blend, blend, blend. I don't know why I'm still showing you this footage of me just blending out and applying like bronzer because everyone already knows how to do that. But yeah, I'm still blending away, and this is how it's looking. And right here I am just kind of tracing out or sculpting my jawline. And as you can see, I'm actually going on the jawline, along the hairline, and blending that out as well. The more you blend, the more natural, I guess, it would look. Alright, right now I'm taking the Maybelline Age Rewind concealer in Fair. I am applying that in a triangle shape. I don't know what the heck I was doing. I actually hate myself. Anyways, I am going to take that same sponge that I used for the foundation, and I'm using the pointier end to just kind of blend that in and tap that in to the skin. Okay, and here's the progress so far. Right now I'm going to take the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder and Translucent Extra Coverage 070-41, and I'm going to take my brush that you'll see in the next clip and just swirl it into the product. This is a Cream Shop powder brush, I believe. You can use this for many uses. And I was originally going to bake, that's why there's so much powder on there, but then I decided not to and just kind of sweep off the excess because no one wants to watch me bake for 15 minutes. So that is what I'm doing. I'm just patting that in, and I'm also applying some over the makeup I already applied just to give a nice set to it. Okay, so for my blush, I'm going to take the Wet n Wild Mellow Wine blush, obviously. And this is just a really nice rosy, dusty, mauve, pink kind of color. Okay, so for the application process, I'll be using this multitasking brush from Real Techniques. And this blush is extremely pigmented, so you definitely want to tap up some product. I am just applying this as you would a normal blush, obviously. And here I am looking like a complete freak. Right Right now, I'm going to be taking the best highlighter in the world, the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in Precious Petals. I absolutely love this stuff. I'm so obsessed with it. I love it so much. It's like amazing. Yes, yes. I actually hate myself for that now. Okay, I'm going to take a Real Techniques highlighting brush sort of deal, angled highlighting brush, and going to dip that in the best highlighter ever. This was only $4 to $5. Like, it's super inexpensive, so if you can still get your hands on this highlighter, I definitely would highly recommend it. I'm going to apply that to the cheeks as you would a highlighter. So how is y'all's day going? My day is going pretty well. Before I get any questions, the ring on my finger is my class ring. I graduated high school on June 4th. I was super sad, but I'm really excited to see what the future has to come. Look at that highlight, girl. Slay. Yes, I actually hate myself right now. But this is how the look is looking. We got the blush, we got the highlighter, contour, foundation, all those types of things. Now I'm just going to apply highlighter to the tip of my nose, my cupid's bow, as well as a little bit on my chin, just so we get a little bit more dimension. Taking the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, I'm just going to use this to prime my lid. I was going to say lids, but I just remembered I'm only doing half my face. So in that case, I'm only applying this on one eye. So I'm just going to take a pea-sized amount, not even a pea-sized amount, like a little bit goes a long way. So I'm just applying it to the lid and on the brow bone as well. And this will just ensure our eyeshadow will stay on all day, although this is a half makeup kind of thing. Now taking the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette, I'm going to take Half Baked, and I'm just going to apply this all over the lid. And the brush I'm using is the brush that came with the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette. So I'm just pressing that on with the more smaller brush side. And by the way, if you hear a change in like my tone, how it went from high to low, it's because I'm recording this portion at night, so that's why my voice is a little bit quieter. From the same palette, I'm going to take Tease, and as you can see, it's definitely one of my favorite colors, and I'm really sad about it. So I'm going to take that with a fluffy crease brush from Real Techniques, and I'm going to apply that in the outer V, as well as blend that into the crease. Now we will be taking Blackout from the same palette, and I'm going to apply that in the outer crease, kind of where I did put Tease, but a little bit more inside of that, if that makes any sense. As you can see what I'm doing, I'm making like a V shape, and I'm blending that into the crease. Now taking a fluffy Wet n Wild crease brush, I love these brushes, they are super soft. I'm just going to blend out all the harsh edges. I'll be taking this little Sonia Kashuk smudge brush, and I think it's number 4. I'm not exactly sure what it says on the brush just by looking at it in this view. But I'm going to use that and take Blackout from the same Naked palette, the same color we used for that inner crease V sort of deal. I don't know what we were doing. I'm going to use this as a liner. And the reason why I'm not using a liquid liner is that I love my eyeliner and all, but I just didn't want to mess up the look and have to start over again and look like a raccoon. So that's why I'm sticking with the good old eyeshadow method. Right now I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in Ash Brown. I am obsessed with this stuff. And as you can see, I've used quite a bit, and I got this like a few days ago, and I am absolutely loving it. I'm going to take a little paintbrush. This is an extremely tiny paintbrush, but it works for my brows, and I don't have a certain kind of brow brush for this, so I'm just going to fill in my brows as I naturally and would do on a daily basis, basically. Now taking a Wet n Wild clear mascara. Now I'm going to take the brow gel. It's actually a clear mascara, but I'm going to take it and place it on top of the Anastasia Dip Brow. And I just do this just to ensure it stays in place and stays on all day. Taking the good old highlighter we used earlier, I'm just going to take a little sponge tip applicator sort of deal, and I'm just going to highlight my brow bone. Taking the L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara with the curved brush. I love this mascara so much. I'm going to apply this to the lashes as usual. And I used to love the Maybelline Rocket, but ever since I found this one, I'm just like obsessed. It gives you so much volume and so much length, and it is perfect. Now taking the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, I'm just going to spray that on half of my face just to get that nice finish and that all the makeup is locked in. And this is the outcome, and it kind of like surprises me how much makeup I put on my face like every day. It's just, I just like my natural face, and I don't think it's necessary to wear so much makeup, although it is a huge addiction. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Just remember that you do not need makeup to be beautiful inside and out. As cheesy as it sounds, it's pretty true, and I hope you guys have a good day. Love life. I love my life. Do you see this? Do you see that? Are you kidding me? Really? Really?